translated from the Soaring by the Seas Foundation. What a hit. Joe's probably the closest to the age of the guys John Culver does. He was here when he made the first Top Gun. Look at him now, the poor dog. But again, go home and tell these stories. If it was your grandfather like mine who fought in the Pacific with Corsairs, and later the SPD, not listen to those stories. Don't let those stories die again. Keep them alive. Keep them alive, because those stories, they're not just stories. Something to see. When you go to the zoo and you hear it roar, it leaves you with the memory that is just unforgettable. That's what these airplanes do. Roar into our lives.
Pass coming up. Legacy of distinction, 250 years. Size 42. I'll take short pants at this point.
Bomber that quickly became a strafer out of the South Pacific. The Marines figured it out. Look at Joe. Boy, he's having a blast in their Sky Raider up here. That is just
big. And I love that. It's chunky and big wing. And you can make all sorts of different variants of it. I have 8 of them.
Wow. Yeah. Well, we're just in awe of the Sky Raider brought here by the Soaring by the Seas Foundation. They've got a number of aircraft. It's just so cool to run them all out here. We love these airplanes, and watching what Chris Van Stel has put together out here, Miramar, in living, breathing color right here. Followed up here by the Corsair. Listen to this. Whistle of death.
Nice. Built. The span. Sky Raider.
Here's some perspective for that, right? So we have remember the B-17, the 4-engine bomber. T6, back front center, 600 horsepower. One of the longest serving warbirds in the world. The SNJ served up into the 1990s.
To help remember these 250 years, I'll lay door open this time. Also a cool airplane. In every theater of the war, a version of the B-25 is present. Marine Corps in there. Corsairs. Bent wings to accommodate the big propeller.
I mean, you can't go without hearing about a happy point. Yeah, when you're here, you have to hear about it.
And then this thing. So Fagan Fighters out in Minnesota had a 250 thing where they invited a lot of these workers. Four Sky Raiders sitting out in front of me. Various types, big canopy, all sorts of room behind that pilot. They could fit a bunch of them. The bird dog rule, and they're here, they're recruiting as well. More opportunity. Chance for you to see one of them up close.
John Culver touching down now in the SNJ. What's a little better today for the SNJs?
He's working that rudder.
Oh, he is. He is working hard. Let's watch the blue one coming back.
These airplanes, these tail draggers, you don't want to get on the brakes.
Oh, yeah.
Right on now, it gets all squirrely.
Oh, yeah, look at that. He's got the elevator all the way back in the clock. It is pinned.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Flying. Please stop flying.
Yeah.
He's asking the wings. Just stop flying.
And then the guy on Easy Street, the T-34 back here.
The nose terrain coming into parking as a student. You heard that distinctive sound.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There we go.
And I got a nice little curly end to the propeller. And the end of my student days at that flight school.
Let's watch about the OB-10 still hanging out, the B-25 coming back for more action. I love watching the PBJ and the B-25. 3,000 pounds of bombs and a crew of a number of people on board. Listen to this airplane as it comes by here. Just listen. So many incredible stories. He was in the prisoner of war camp and then he sneaks across because he sees that W1 plane. He just parked over there and he's like, if I can get to it, I can get home. And then, do you remember this? Yes. He's got to land it back at an American base.
You beat Sep.
Oh my gosh. Stories, don't let them die when you go home to dinner. How small the contribution, none of them were small. They were all part of this great story, this great legacy of aviators whose shoulders we stand upon today to be here. It's so important that you can't let them die. So please take this memory home today.
Keep them flying.
And not only keep them flying, but ask those questions that are so important. What did Grandma and Grandpa do? What did Mom and Dad do? And if you don't know, it's easy to find out now what they did, where they were at. So many museums that are willing to help, including all the ones who are here today. Swing it back around.
A friend who just went over to some of the science, technology, engineering, and math setups behind us. And beside your hotel window, hopefully just the air from inside the truck.
No.
The Skyringer.
I love how Joe just kind of waggles the lip a little bit.
Lots of big wings going on with him as a 24-year-old. 19 to 24-year-olds flew these.
Yeah, they sure did. Joe's grown up around this stuff. His dad used to hold the big Warbird magazines. Just a great guy. And he's just a hard-working young man. And the structure of this airplane I've ever flown right here at the B-25.
And it's not any quieter inside.
No. Boss Shaw just said the PBJ will be coming around to land. Now, what's important to watch about these, they're pretty rare, like his team. You don't want to destroy them. You can't get on them too hard because you got to get on them anyway when you're taxiing.
You got to make them last.
Yeah, so they have a pretty cool way of doing this. They're going to come back and they're going to lower the landing gear. They're going to get the airplane slowed up a little bit. Of course, here's not going to slap them. But they're going to get the B-25, the PBJ slowed up a little bit. And then they're going to hold the nose off right. They're just going to keep it off. Keep it back. Keep it back. Best is like brakes that are in the wheels. Just keep the nose off.
Of course, there. That is just such a classic design.
You love this airplane, don't you?
I do. Not as much as the Skyringer.
Yeah.
Giant RC model of the Corsair that I built into me in 3 months.
Yeah.
Right in.
The worst.
Well, that wing is an interesting wing. It worked as an airplane and real time that we're seeing here today. As an RC model, though, you had to be way ahead of it.